we call attention to
so
it.
Your summary is what exactly?
My summary is that ahochira aba, but omani munso no adwin boni aba omanfo no nso tiri mododo. Enti yen call attention to it. Ba yire ba ko no twa 77. No ton ba ko 1 cedi. No say ni memo e de ni memo nso ton ba yire 77 no ton ba ko 1 cedi.
So you're also saying you're not calling for a price control. So how do we solve it?
No. There's no price control, but at least The
last time I heard somebody say Yema Tima Kakra, he was actually crying. And then the next time
somewhere else.
Media MP no me bisa me ho say. MP Omudi Yesika Ebetiano S Graciana. MP we this sort of MP. This type of an MP. Omudi Yeye Sika, ye Ghana ye me tax.
Somebody has sent a text and said Obimusi, he wasn't talking on the floor of Parliament. And
he went to, so he went there just as a Ghana, not as an MP. The people, the media for now, Omushi Akrofo be brave call no hono. Omu call no because they knew him as an MP.
Welcome out of him. Anyway, because the messages that come I should let you talk, let you talk. Now you've talked.
Yes, I can't.
And country.
Baby, me pacho where the mania problem beba. Me pacho. Me dofu bi pa edini birthday. Lucy Anku. I was beyond the return secretariat. Pacho Michiano pa.
Safo, apart from this show, Best Entertainment Show, you're on thrice a week, and Kwesi Agbaji show, which other shows are you on as a regular member?
No show again.
Okay. So is it we the two hosts? Na yenti wase na wona say I won't hear say.
Mona monti masie.
Ya mi nunu nyina.
Mitimi hia mpanifo pa ma omotimase. Kwara nso timase. Ma timase, ma timase, obi atimase. Mona ya mu ni otwen honhom.
Toxic. DJ. Choboy. Boy anyum.
Them say hustle low, hustle for the paper. Small boy they hustle, then somebody want to let down.
Our creative arts sector is indeed a big and broad one. It is not always about music and dance. It has, a lot of wings. The last check, Nasafu educated me said, is it 36 or 39 different aspects of this thing we call creative arts? 47, okay. And one of that aspects is comedy nukra or more various variants of comedy, from stand-up comedy, from sitcom comedy, blah 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 blah. But our stand-up comedy in this country is dominated by men. It is dominated by men. One woman amongst them who gives them a good run for their money is the lady we call Jacinta. And Jacinta is saying that on the 7th of October, she's doing it one more time. A stand-up comedy special, Woman on Top with Jacinta. And she's in my studio this morning. My mimbi in the mic na young boy who come cry. Jacinta.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. You've abandoned me, Jacinta.
I can't do that. You've been granting interviews to very strange personalities.
Well, the strange person. Something about for Mike no can do my. I've been granting interviews to very strange personalities.
Strange personalities.
Nah,
sometimes when I see your interview, I'm like, "Ee."
Why? Jacinta, why?
Yes, when I see some of your interviews, I'm like, "Ee." Can I sit here?
Oh no! I've toned it down.
Okay.
I've toned it down.
Okay, that's good to know.
Jacinta, just still won't see you.
Kakra.
Eba no saying.
And yes, I mean to me speak it. And yeah, but May speak it Uber run away. So I would rather just.
And see, then I see require a few baby stay on entry.
A lot.
Number one.
Broken hearts can.
Broken hearts can.
Yeah.
Broken hearts everyone ho.
Actually,
a
lot is going on. A lot.
What are the?
Force me to speak Chi. Force me to speak Chi. Senior men are here. Socrates is here. I don't want my matter to go beyond where it is already. So please.
Jacinta, let's get the interview rolling. You have a comedy show called Women on Top.
Yes.
No, Pablo, friend is saying Benjamin Freelancer. Women on Top.
Woman on top.
Woman on top.
Yes.
On top of what or who?
On top of issues, on top of the game, on top of the agenda, on
And
top
what-
of the comedy business.
On top of the action going on.
Yes.
What action are we talking about? The woman is on
The
top.
comedy action.
The comedy action.
Stand-up comedy action.
You sure?
Of course.
And yeah, you feel missing where you mean something else.
No.
Woman
You see,
on top.
As a communication specialist, it is my joy and desire to play with your mind.
So apart from my mind, what else do you enjoy playing with?
A lot.
For example,
Hey, Halifax.
Jacinta, it go happen. You said so. Basically, woman on top is not about sex.
Oh no.
Because anytime we see woman on top, it's our mind goes somewhere.
No, I think it's all in your minds. A woman on top could be a woman at the top of organization.
So say woman at the top. On top is different from at the top.
No. You can be on top of the game. On top of affairs. Not at the top of affairs. Woman on top of affairs. Woman on top of issues.
What is the rating for this comedy you are doing on Saturday?
The rating.
Yes, please.
Because I have very, very interesting friends passing through. And I know what they can do. It's not just about me, about the other people there.
I get it.
So I'd like to keep it safe and make it 18 plus.
So there was a comedy show happening this Saturday, 7th October. It's the theme, the title is Woman on Top, and she says it is 18 plus, and she says it is not what we think it is or what some people think it is. Honestly, crack. Woman on Top, 18 plus, Saturday.
Yes.
What? Anyway, Woman on Top, 18 plus, Saturday. Woman on Top.
It's the repetition for me.
Oh, I'm just helping you promote it. Will there be some demonstrations there?
I don't know what the other acts are.
No.
For me, all I plan to do is have fun on stage, like I always
have
do.
fun. There will be some fun.
Oh,
I
amazing.
see.
I plan to have so much fun on
With
that
the woman
stage,
on top.
with the microphone in my hands.
You will hold it in your hands,
Of course.
and you will be on top,
Of course.
and you'll
on
be
top of
having
the
fun
stage.
on the stage,
Yes.
in front of people, just like that.
Of course. Like I did last year and like I always do. I have so much fun on stage.
Does it mean this is an annual thing you've been doing?
So I started last year. That
That
was
is
my
2022?
first- yes, my first special last year. And it was great. It was amazing. So this year we go again. Last year was One Night Stand with Jacinta.
In the Jacinta, what comedy show are we? Look at the names you come up with. One Night Stand with female Jacinta. Then Woman on Top with female Jacinta. I believe next year it will be Doggy Style.
Oh no! Oh no! Nothing like that.
But what? Not the one they've been talking now. How dogs, do their thing. Very loyal dogs.
No.
Sometimes a dog is more loyal than a man. You will hear these things, and if it's about loyalty series.
Far from it. Far from it. One Night Stand was one night of stand-up comedy. So it was just me telling you to come out and have fun with me. This year, 1 year down the line, the woman is still on top. She's still day form. So you have to come and enjoy, come and have some fun, laughter, good music. And it's not just comedy, it's good music as well. So
Jacinta, how come you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 5 men passing through your show? I do not see any female on your poster.
because the woman is on top.
But women can be on top now.
Yes, women can be on top. So yes, I wanted to have other female acts on the show.
However,
because of the theme of the event,
okay,
we decided to keep it that way. But
just
last year we had a lot of
just
females.
one woman on top.
Yes.
Who told you we don't want more than 1, 2, 3, 4 women? I mean, why do you have we complained? We've not complained. We could manage 2, 3, 4 women.
Well. I can't speak for your capabilities. I can only speak for my.
So you have Potogo,
solid comedian.
You have Chemical.
Yes.
Cleans the Drunk.
Yes.
It's coming to this country.
Yes, after a long time.
Wow. General Intatia.
Yes.
And then you have Foster Romanus.
Yes, and we have Gordons as well. He was supposed to come last year, but for reasons beyond his control, he couldn't make it. Everything was ready, but he had an emergency. So this year, he's making it up to us by, availing himself to us.
Jacinta, how can you make your money back? Cleans the Drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. Ghanaians, you remember that Nigerian comedian who went to one of those TV3 music shows?
Mm-hmm.
And then he did this. Nana, do you remember that gentleman?
I do.
Who you, the guy who had a way of telling us how reggae music is performed and says that basically they are all high. They've not really planned anything. He just kind of say, give me a Nikki, mwaka, mwaka, mwaka. Then you give me doom, 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 doom. And then the lyricist comes and doesn't have anything. He just looks at the crowd and says, ja! That is clean.
Halifax, you know the joke.
He was known in Ghana, all right, but that particular joke he did blew him into something else. And they say he's coming to Ghana on the 7th of October, and you will be on top of him.
Oh my goodness!
At the national. Why did I say it's bad? Is that not what? Oh, what did I say? No. Jacinta, don't make it seem as if I'm the bad one here.
You are. You are.
When it comes, who will be on top?
Okay. The name of the show is Woman on Top.
And who is the woman on top here?
Jacinta is
so Jacinta will be on top now.
I'm not on top of people. I'm on top of the game.
Yes, the comedy night. Jacinta and Jacinta is on top of the men like that. And they're going to have fun with Jacinta on top of the comedy, and then the men are under you. Do you have a problem with that?
Okay, it's about perspective, so I'll let it slide.
Oh, so when you are on top, you let it slide too. DJ Bomenyom.
Baby, follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, with your coca body. Follow my command, like zombie.
So Jacinta wears many hats. I mean, the first I met Jacinta, we were co-panel members on the radio show. Then later she went into real newspaper. Jacinta, apart from comedy, what are you doing now? You're on top of people.
Yes, apart from comedy, I stay on top. I have a show on TV.
Which station is this, Jessie?
TV3.
Okay.
I have a show on TV3. And I MC events as well, in case you don't know.
That every Ghanaian knows.
Yes. And of course, I'm a beautiful, fantastic actress. I have my series on Aquaba Magic and Showmax. Yes, DSTV. Yes, I have series. I'm on Ghana Jollof. I'm on the Osays, to mention just a few.
What is your show on TV3?
It's called Here to Win.
Here to Win.
Yes. It's a show where people come together to answer questions, play games, fix puzzles.
Bam! I've seen it. Yes. I've seen the commercial run.
Win money.
I've seen the commercial run.
Yeah. Okay.
Reports we gather shows that the MC job is creating problems for people, and they stop calling you because when they call you to MC a show, 3-4 years later, the guests remember the MC more than the wedding itself.
I don't do that.
And that you MC so much that you actually steal the show. And everything people keep talking about is the MC, not the jollof, not the wedding gown. not the music, it's just the MC that you are too much.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but
that you have presence.
Oh, presence. If you see me, my size alone is presence.
No. I don't mean that. Jacinta, take it easy. Not, not the. Yeah. But I mean, that is a report that I gotta call her to your show. You gotta get it right because she will become the talk of the party. I mean, instead of the bride or the groom.
I'm doing something right, or.
Of course. So how do you combine all those things and still do comedy?
It's God.
Oh, nyame.
Yes.
Jacinta, jamais.
I said nyame.
Nyame, okay. But please break it down. How does God do it?
So I think it's just focus. I'm focused on what I'm doing. I don't follow boys. Like I'm very, very straightforward about my focus in life.
What does it mean? I don't follow boys.
Business, like I don't allow boys distract me. I listen to my mommy and my daddy. I listen to my parents, and I don't allow all these men to distract me because men are distractions. Messiah.
Jesse, you've spent how many years in doing active stand-up comedy as a female?
My whole life has been a joke, Halifax.
Okay, you spent that's a whole bunch of something they brought to my studio. How many years have you done this commercially?
Commercially. When you say commercial, like they started paying me, right?
Paying you good money.
Good money.
Yeah.
Okay, I started seeing good money from 16 into 17? Yeah, 2016 into 17. Before then, they used to pay me with malt, jollof rice, 80 CDs, and exposure.
Well, I asked because I admire you. Stand-up comedy doesn't come as a joke. And for you to still, well, I have to use the word again, stay on top and stay relevant for several years, you definitely must be doing something right. In this society where some things are seen as a preserve for men, that is what I wanted to ask. How do you go up? Is it that you don't listen to what people say, or you don't care what people say, or you do not hear what they say?
I listen to what people say, but I love criticism that's beneficial, that's good for me. Because my job has to do with emotions. If I say I'm not listening to what people say, then I won't be able to do my job because I need to be able to appeal to the people. So, of course, I listen and I take what I need to take. And I work. I put in the work. I wouldn't just be here if I wasn't funny. It's not because I'm Jacinta, that's why I'm here. No, I'm actually doing the work. It's the work that's keeping me. So I want to believe I'm doing something right. That's why I'm still here. I'm sure there are people who started after me, but right now, they've stopped. They are not doing it anymore. And I don't want to say it's because they are not funny, but maybe at some point they decided not to even do the work anymore. So I'm here because I'm doing the work. One day, if I decide to stop too,
Jacinta, some fans can be very cruel. Extremely cruel.
Yeah.
When you hear such negative vibes, discouraging comments, disheartening, how do you take it?
I don't get a lot of it. Maybe once a while. When I see some of those things, maybe the 1 in 100, I just know you're a witch or you're not happy with yourself. You're not a very happy person. Something is going on with you, and I send you love like, hey, yeah, sorry, you'll be all right. Don't worry. Last, I'm not Baumia. Why are you angry with me? So I'm channeling your frustrations to me.
But why should we channel our frustrations to Dr. Baumia? What has he?
A lot of people are angry with him for so many reasons.
Even the way he laughs, even the way the man will laugh.
So, you can't channel your frustrations to me, so I pray for you. I send you love, and Charlie, you go there, all right?
Are you planning your trade in Ghana alone, or you're using your Nigerian connection to make some naira too?
Oh, of course. I mean, so far I've done shows in Ghana, Nigeria, SA, and the UK, and so far so good. I think I'm about the only comedian from Ghana who's performed at the O2, at the Indigo O2. So I'm not just doing Ghana stuff. I'm looking at other parts of the world as well. So it's not just Ghana.
When you started doing this thing commercially, making good money, sometimes when they're 16, 17, you reminisce back, you compare to what is happening now. Are the prospects bright? Do we have a future? Are we wasting our time? Are we heading for a crash?
Yes, we have a bright future.
Really?
Very bright. Because we're not where we used to be 5 years ago. We're not where we used to be even last year, 1 year ago. We're moving, we're moving, and it's nice. It's beautiful to see. There's nothing that will last long that will happen overnight. No.
There is nothing that will last long.
Yes.
That happens overnight.
Yes.
Things that last long things, long session. No, that's entire please. Now you talk them. I explain them. Things that will last long. It's not just okay. I get it. So like things like it has like quickie pump. That one doesn't last long.
No.
Okay, I get it.
Longevity has to do with consistency, resilience. And
you need to be a long distance runner. Jesse.
So we have a very bright future because even my Nigerian colleagues tell me that Ghana has a lot of untapped resources. There's a lot to be tapped from Ghana. There's a lot.
Where resources mean?
In terms of people,
talent, skills, creatives.
Yes. That now, we have a lot. We have.
Why
so much.
Are they not being tapped?
Well, I think it's a cultural thing. Yes, I think it's a cultural thing. And whether we like it or not, we as a people are naturally laid back.
Okay.
Yes.
Reserved.
We're naturally reserved.
I know one wahala.
Yes, me mpe me ho asem, me die, me jina me baby o, me mpe wahala, We're like that. We might like something and we may not be very, very expressive about it, like want to do giddy giddy, but we like it. But our brothers in Nigeria, on the other hand, when they like something, the whole world, they want everybody to see that we like it. The whole world must see that this thing we are into it. So I don't think that there's any problem. It's just culture. That's who we are. If we're able to break out of that and celebrate more. Project more, scream more, because we have it. It's not like we don't have it, but how well are we projecting it? How loud are we screaming it for the whole world to hear? That's just the problem. No, we don't. Not be say we are not good. We have everything, but it's the projection, our attitude towards screaming it for the whole world to see. That's just it. But I believe, we're learning. We're seeing how the rest of the world is doing things, and we are trying small. We'll get there. Even comedy shows, patronage for comedy shows have maximized over time. Before, comedians would do shows and it's only you and your family members. Even your church members, people you call God together, they won't come. They won't come. But right now, we have people in government, corporate institutions, patronizing comedy in Ghana from Ghanaians by Ghanaians. So we have a very bright future. We have a lot to do, and it will get better. Don't stop believing in us, please. We are working. You can see it, right? We're doing all the work.
Her name is Jacinta, stand-up comedian, a lady who wears many hats. MC extraordinaire, actress, journalist, as a print journalist, broadcast journalist, a very lovable person, a nice lady. So she has her own comedy show coming up this Saturday, October 7th, National Theatre, and she's bringing the best of the best to join her on stage. Jacinta alone can pull the whole house down. And the type of people she's bringing there is going to be explosive. Join us on Facebook, bring your comments, questions, suggestions. Okay, 101.7 FM live. Let me read from the bottom. Joyce Local. Okay, Joyce, the which radio? You keep the comments coming out. Get back there and I'll read it for you. This is hilarious. This Halifax. Okay, it's jumbled up a bit. I'll get it and read it back for you. But just see, before I go to Nene and Socrates, the theme of your comedy.
Yes.
Are you sure we are not going to have another Beijing conference, woman empowerment type of woman on top, empower women? Yes, you can do it type of agenda you started setting now. Woman on top.
No way, it's a comedy show. But
yes,
there are men
but
there.
the thing, I mean, when you say woman on top, and it's about women, basically at the apex of several sectors, is it indirectly to encourage females, feminist movement that look, get empowered, believe in yourself? Is that what you're doing, or it's got nothing to do with women empowerment?
Well, if it resonates like that to some people, I'd be glad if it encourages any woman out there to remain on top of whatever she's doing. I'm happy. But I'm not deliberately coming to champion any agenda for women to no. I'm not.
But I'm just asking them that when the thing is during the action, they should be on top.
No, I'm just telling you that as a woman, you are on top of the game. Wherever you find yourself, believe in yourself. I mean, this is me. I'm on top of my game.
We are saying the same thing now. I mean, so during the action in school, at church, be on top.
Yes, whatever it is you're doing, make sure you're on top of the affairs. Make sure that you're doing it right. Stay on top. Stay on top.
Emmanuel Osejan, Mr. Halifax, and your words understanding. Someone said me chinye. Into trio can mean that some of the words. Kunkumbaji Halifax. This okay is one of the people. Jesse says. Maybe they are witches. They write only negative comments. Elizabeth Jigeza says.
What did the person say?
She's some rubbish I don't want to repeat on live radio.
Okay.
The person comes only when I'm on there and comes to, fly around on a broom.
Should we send the person special ice water?
Or some anointing well or something, no. Loving the vibe, Halifax. You are hilarious, Elizabeth Gazy, I beg you. Jacinta is a comedian. I ask all the questions. This lady does not know you, Ning. What have I done? She says woman on top, and I'm only asking for further and better particulars. And of course, our friend Michael Dak will always come to talk about credits he sells here, and the other Jujuma who says he doubles money. I don't know why they are not deleted. Every weekend they come and talk about these things they do here. Let's support her, please. That is from Joyce Local. Halle, you are to Lisbeth. What have I done? Good point, Jacinta. Good point you've raised there. Woman on top. Okay. Olubadon. Jacinta for you.
Yeah. Jacinta. Is it Jacinta?
Yes. Jacinta Okanse, yes.
Oh, okay. Because I've been watching your show.
Oh, thank you.
I watch it.
Then can you please match your voice? Thank you.
I watch your show regularly, and that's how I know that you are Okanse. And I've been asking myself a couple of questions because.
For example.
Because every Okanse comes from Addo, and I'm from Addo, so I've been thinking where the Okanse is coming from, whether she is an Okanse.
An Okanse married.
Okay, yes, married to Okanse.
I'm not married yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
An Okanse will marry a future past tense.
No.
Okay,
no.
So that's good.
What is? Do you know who married? What is this? No.
No.
Will she have to explain to you?
Yes, he will come there. Let him
so create an agenda.
Yeah, so I've actually been watching her. I'm used to the show. I'm virtually addicted to her show. Ooh. And I see her as somebody who is very funny.
Very, very.
She can be funny. She can be very intelligent if she wants to. The questions she asks, the interjections she makes on stage. I've been watching. And then she has that stage appeal. She has the, multinational background. She's brave and she's daring too. So,
and she deserves to be on top.
She really deserves.
It's sweeter when she's on top.
Yes. It's funny the way this comedian, she said she wanted to play with our minds.
No, she says she loves playing with part of our body, especially our minds.
So I wonder how they love to do that to us. So Chris Safo did that in this movie.
Which of the movies?
Hot.
Oh, the Hot Fork movie. Okay.
Fork.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fork. Yeah. Hot
and then
fuck.
Jacinta came with a one-night stand, and then a woman on top. I wonder why they normally do that in a rather
Subtle way.
subtle, sexy way. I don't know why they don't choose other form of titles that delve in other realms, other planes.
Just like you joined a singing band
I'll
called.
answer that.
Just like you joined a singing band called the Hairy Bananas, Nene.
Ali, don't go there this morning.
Okay, let's
But
go
that's
on.
okay. Yeah, but if she has a show that Clint the drunk of all people is coming, then I know it's going to be a big show.
Sure.
It's really going to be a big show because I know the stuff that Clint the drunk is made of. And that episode that you just talked about, I still have that video on my laptop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
And he called Desmond Elliott
That's one idiot.
that day. And then we laughed and laughed and laughed, So
And made us know Shegun Arinze cannot act,
Yes,
fine
that-
boy role like that.
even
The way they
even
are.
the devil saw him and he shouted
Blood of Jesus.
So I know. So I mean, I think Jacinta is doing a good job. So far, so good with what I have seen her do. And then I only have nothing to say apart from to encourage her to do better. We have few women in that space.
Sure.
And if she's in charge and on top,
And she's been on top for a long time. I mean, from 2016, you always did top years of being on top. And nobody has complained. We just enjoy being under you like that, and you are on top. It's when she's doing something right at the top to sustain her. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Jacinta, keep on keeping on.
Thank you so much, Nene. Thank
Nana, you love her being on top?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
If a woman is so daring
Wants to be on top,
then
we are fine.
we are good to go.
So that is the 7th October National Theatre Women on Top. What time are we talking about here?
7 p.m. sharp.
7 p.m. sharp.
Socrates can testify to the fact that I start my events very early because I want people to enjoy. I don't want them to be tired, finish, go home, relax. The next day is Sunday. You want to go to church or spend time with family. So, yes, 7 p.m. sharp. We also have Kwampa Band for the night and Kofi Kinata.
Desi, you've been doing Accra. What are we doing other regions?
I've been to other regions before.
Really?
I've been to
Tell me
Kumasi,
about them.
Takoradi, what's the other one? Cape Coast. I've been to all of those places to perform. But
Desi, you've been on top in all these regions and you're still on top.
Of course.
This woman. Look at
The only
you.
place I've not been to is the north. I've never been to the north.
Yeah, you need to be careful a
Kumasi
bit
like
if you want to be
4
on
times.
top of, our Northern brothers, a large tank. You want to be on top like that,
As
Then
for
they-
the north, they are the
want-
reason why the Bible said, "Fear not."
No, that not is NOTO.
Yes.
Okay, so General, please grab a mic. Jacinta for you, Women on Top, 7th October, with an army of the best. Ghana comedian, Nigerian comedian, Ghana comedian collabo.
Yeah, let me say, sir.
Maminka say.
Maminka say, Jacinta, a promotion started a bit late compared to Hawa or I don't know why. Can I get an answer for that?
Yes, I would answer
Okay.
that.
Can we get that before we move?
Okay, so I started my promotion late because I was going through something very personal, and I wasn't sure I would do my show this year. I've not said it anywhere before, but I was duped. I lost a lot of money. I lost tens of thousands of cedis, and I don't know if I should call it depressed, but I was at a point in my life where I didn't want to do anything, but nobody knew. I showed up. I laughed. I was everywhere. I was going through so much. The case is still at the police station, and I told myself I was shutting down. I didn't want to do anything, but I told myself, I said, nobody will understand this is what you are going to, because I'm also not the type that will come on social media to explain myself that, something has happened to me. Or I'm even surprised I'm saying this right now. Trust me, because I don't discuss my business. I do my comedy. Everybody knows me for comedy. But because Socrates has said it, I almost didn't do the show.
Wow.
But I said, do it. Do it.
And be on top.
Yes. So that's why.
Have you had your money back?
No, I haven't.
How much are we talking about here?
If I talk that money, my heart goes here. So let's just leave it.
Bele.
Let's just leave it.
Anyway.
Bele.
Yeah.
That's you people like you who do stand-up comedy. When you say this, and people are like,
Yeah.
Do they also
Tears of a clown.
Well, General, please go.
What
on.
I mean is that they are pains. They are like clowns. Nobody sees it.
Yeah.
They are always seen smiling.
And you know,
but-
funny thing is, I was with some of my colleagues, I think a few days after this thing happened to me, and I was telling them that, Charlie, see, the first thing the boys did, the best thing to laughter. That was the first thing they did. I was legit serious, like, yo, guys, see what happened to me. These boys were just laughing. Maybe they thought I was like, then it dawned on me that the job is hard, because sometimes you need somebody who sees through and beyond maybe the jokes or the job. You want to have real conversations, but people just don't see that. So it makes me sometimes shut down and just focus, do my job, go home and speak to myself and my eleda, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to listen. Nobody's going to listen.
Halifax,
After that episode, is this your first major program you are going to do? First major concert?
After what happened, this thing I'm telling you happened a few months ago. I've been at other events that have been paid, like private events, corporate events that I've done. I've showed up.
That is your first major, your own
But this
concert.
is my own concert, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll be there to support.
Thank you so much.
Let's show some support for Our Lady out in Jacinta, October 7th. I'll discuss the price before I go and the ticket and how to get it. Safo,
yeah, quick one. Let me say that.
So it says things that last long do not come quick. So don't do quick. We don't want.
No, I have to be quick. Time. Into Halifax. It will be our order to Jacinta on share the shoulder. Like I say, since first day I'm meeting on the day, she's never disappointed me. The first day was at Amsterdam.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was your first. You remember? Yeah. And
That
I
is a
called you-
Sacramento Junction.
Yeah.
Baby.
And I called you, I told you say you are good and all that. I was there with Sammy Flex. That was the day Elevanyo and Elevanyo had an episode that you read up, you prophesy in your performance. We came out and it happened to Elevanyo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what
Yeah.
happened?
Eh?
I don't remember.
That thing, if I say it now, it will be a problem for Elevanyo.
Wow.
Yes. So anytime you meet him,
Okay.
ask him that I
Okay.
said something happened at Amsterdam between Cape Coast and Accra. Yes.
Okay.
He will tell you.
Okay.
So UOD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And moving on, no, or can say no yeah or yeah we are in Tianeka and in Yama.
In those days.
In those
On
days.
can't say into an because here the malt.
Yeah, the malt in
Thank you.
Myanmar, and thank you, nigga. I stand accused. I stand accused.
You exploited her.
Yes.
Oh.
Because anytime be a gig be a bar, I'm involved in terms of MCing, whatever. The first go-to person for me was Jacinta, because I promised her.
And when you go, do you go with envelopes?
Jacinta, when we finish, and I say, Jacinta, how much are we charging? She will look at me, and she always make me remember Susie Williams. Menene ye juma wia charge party on charge. Semina me appreciate no.
Okay.
Yeah, nti Jacinta en charge me da. But me ti hensi or kano. Mami feeling like she's throwing some jabs at me. Say, me man mouth, me man.
Man to man is so
So
unjust. Children
Nti now
who
Jacinta,
their car fits. Let
you
them
have to give
wear
me
it.
voice. Anytime I call you for any
Enti
show.
papa penyimwa to say supporter of this industry. Wo friend no. Wo train ye pon show na absence ahe na obeji. Who took us a go friend no sebi who nim say anyway
There be say me friend na. Oh Jacinta, this gig go challenge quick how for do say oh you if I come. I know now, but sometimes no so I bet you work on a beer Halifax. want to who said that.
And no dear show or no show, but you can no pay. Show na say because any will show. But you know, on a more serious, note, many of us take friends for granted.
Yeah.
Because feel say I know I sabi am na go do am. And apart from people like her, those who suffer most are graphic designers. Who shouted I swear? Organi waiting you got. I'm hosting my show. Somebody is shouting at the back. I swear. Jessica, who is this fair guy?
That's my brother.
Here's your brother. Is he a graphic designer?
Yes.
No wonder. I swear. Because you know, we'll plan for how to buy the coffin, who prints the poster, who brings the chairs, but who designed the obituary? Nobody pays that one. Charlie, do something. It's my birthday. Nobody, but we'll pay the photographer. And but the person would actually design the art with graphic designer. Let's learn from this.
From today, Jacinta, I beg you, anytime I call you, please give me an invoice.
So the arrears be what?
Oh, we are not talking, we are moving forward.
That one, Jacinta, okay. Not that we don't want to pay the arrears, so we want to pay, but you see, because of the COVID situation, the Russian-Ukraine war, many of the debts are being written off.
Okay.
And so Jesse, how much are we talking about here?
So tickets are $150 for standard, $250 for VIP, and $350 for premium.
Does it mean those who will pay $350 they will hear the joke before those of us who will pay standard?
They will take me home.
Because it is one auditorium, or they will hear a different type of jokes.
So
they will laugh more than us. I mean,
the difference,
joke.
Yes, the is joke, but the difference is that premium gets front seats to start with, and then again they also get gifts from some of our sponsors.
There'll be some souvenirs.
Yes, there'll be souvenirs, plenty of it, because there's Onga, there's Ebony condoms, there's Yango. And they'll be giving out, merchandises, and there's cocktail laboratory. They'll be giving cocktails, premium cocktail to our premium, guests. And of course, special shouts to Accra City Hotel for holding my guests down from Nigeria. Thank you so much, Yao Manfe. Thank you to everyone supporting this project. I can't begin to count all names because some people will vex. You didn't mention me, you mentioned me. So thank you all so
to everyone.
Much,
is there any contacts you want to put out? People want to get in touch?
I don't have it in my head right now. Before I end up putting out my personal number right now.
You spent too long on top, so you don't know what is down there.
But
in case you just want to buy tickets and you want to use the short code, just dial *447 *2219 hash. *447 *2219 hash. *447 *2219 hash. And then you are good to go. It's past 12. I'll still let her take the last bite. Anything you want to add before I switch to Peace 104.3 in the news?
So, I'm just saying thank you once again to you, of course, for having me on your show.
When you're on top, what does it want to be? I am having you on top.
I mean, giving me your platform to talk about my events. Thank you so much. And I'm hoping to see you and all your listeners on Saturday, because I promise to give you all a wonderful time. Anybody that's experienced me before knows that me, dear, my head no correct. Once I hold my like
no be only your head though. Every corner no sure that correct.
So yes, see you all on the 7th,
okay.
7 p.m. National Theatre.
So 7th October, 7 p.m. National Theatre happening live in Khaled. Nene, final words before I say goodbye to you.
No, I just remember her always for the Nyangwangwa stuff.
I see. And General Sokre Safo, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thanks to my production team headed by David and Noti Pablo today, DJ Togzuk, and of course Benjamin Combs, made in the Halifax and Ansah, Domiko Peace 104.3 for the midday news. Makramo.